Hello fellow Annoholics and welcome back to another episode of Anno 2205. First thing first, I want to thank you so much for the support you're showing to me. All your likes and comments are absolutely am grateful for you guys for it, because I love the game and I'm just so happy that I can find people to share it with. So yeah, thank you for that. So let's speak about some goals that we have for this episode. The first of which is to reach for executives. Now for executives, we just missed really some neuro implants. So why don't we go back in the Arctic? Well, of course, the lunar licensing program tells us that we would need to reach for scientists, right? But that's just the ongoing campaign that is going behind the scenes here. What I want to do instead is to reach for executives, because that would give us a nice boost of income. Another goal, long-term goal, of course, as I told you already, is to reach for the tundra and start expanding there to produce biocatalyst and aerogel to boost our factories throughout the whole sectors. To reach for the orbital station, which we will do once we get to executives, because executives are a highly dense population tier. So yeah, it's better to build the biologist training centers into executives sectors, let's say blocks or quarters, neighborhoods, if you want to call them like that. Also, I decided our capital sector, Viridian Coves.
See you again, my friend.
Viridian Coves will be our capital sector. To buy that, we would need 1,700,000 credits. That's quite far from us. And also corporation level 20. Level 20, it's okay, we could deal with that. Also the sector trade, I can see production rate for all farms is plus 10%, so no negative side on it. This is quite big, and also the sector project is to erect a statue to celebrate your corporation. So what better sector really for our capital to be there? So full of investors and synthetics. That's our long-term goal, to reach for 1 million population, and it will basically all be in Viridian Coves. Quite far away though. Our production sector on the other hand, would be Wildwater Bay, also owned by Usoyev. Luka Volodin, the representative for Usoyev Incorporated, which is the biotechnology market leader, basically. So Wildwater Bay offers a great space for productions and buildings. And let me check the sector trade production rate plus 30%, which we don't really care for. And production rate minus 15%. Ooh, that's really bad. So yeah, we would probably need to change these. If you use rare materials, you can change the sector trades. Some credits and rare materials, you can swap them up. So we would probably need to change these. But also for this one, we would need 1 million credits, which it seems a lot, but it's not really. So once we reach for executives and to scientists, and we advance in the campaign and our corporation raises up in level, we need we get credits each time we raise up a level. So really, it's not that far away. So without further ado, let's jump back into the Arctic, produce some more neuro implants to upgrade our operators. Let's go. All right, we are back here. Workforce is doing okay, energy-wise also okay. So really, what we just need to do is to improve our factory conditions, improve our production. Okay, 90. Would require 90. So yeah, absolutely needed an increase in productivity for energy. Also, maintenance costs would be raised by 300. Yeah, maybe would be wise to add a finance calculator. That will waste 10 metal foam. I mean, let's add 2 of them for now. So yeah, lowered by a little, which is always useful. Let's also, we got some, oh, no, not the fleet, sorry. We got some spare canned food to go for, so let's just expand our workforce a little bit. We can also go down here with that. And to really expand, and actually that's the last step to go for scientists. As our workers in the temperate region need information, these protectors need community. So I guess it's sort of a tavern or a pub, or how's it called in English? I forget the name. The mess. It's basically a mess. a community mess for the people to enjoy and have a little bit of sense of community.
It's important that people move closer together.
They cost
Especially
1,000 on
terrorists
maintenance,
that are
so
very
that's
doorstep.
very steep, but absolutely necessary to go for scientists. Actually, yeah, we are up on par with the canned food, so I think if we go for some expansion here, apart from the 30 metal foam it would cost, we will go negative on canned food, but no problem, we have some spare money to upgrade it. Let's go!
We'll find
For
the answers
scientists. Maybe on the more techier side. Advanced tents now. This is the highest tier of the Arctic. Got only 2 tiers here. Yeah, canned food is negative. Got some stock, yeah, 100 tons of stock. So let's go for some more protectors. So to increase our workforce with that. Oh, they're consuming a ton more of neuro implants, which is not so bad, to be honest. So we got some spare fish in stock? No, we do not have fish in stock. So let's expand that. 2 more. As you can see, we are going much faster now
rocket launch pad plans and on a few
in
tests.
building in
As
the
far
Arctic.
as we're concerned,
We are at
we can
0.
start
Let's build up a stock of
The
fish. We can
blueprints
go
do
for
look
1
promising,
more.
but I spoke with John Rafferty, and there are some
We got a stock
practical
of canned food,
issues.
so no problem there. Now, the next building material would be super alloys. Super alloys are made out of aluminum and molybdenum, so that's why the mine modules give you a surplus and they're not up on par with the metal foam, right because of this matter here. So to leave you space and room to fiddle around to build your super alloys, which are needed not only in the Arctic to build the advanced factories, but also in the temperate region to upgrade, right? To upgrade operators to executives, we would need to create a trade route towards super alloys. Right, we got our 250 scientists. Let's... oh, these guys need some company here, don't they? Right, before doing anything else, I want to adjust my situation with the neuro implants. We don't have the money for that. Let's try and sell
Yo,
something.
How you doing?
Oh,
What a
aluminum
deal.
sells for quite a lot here. Okay, I got 26,000. Yeah, I definitely want to be up on par with the... We are also good on the vitamin rings, by the way, just checking in. I want to be up on par with the neuro implants here. They require 21, so that's pretty steep, but it will be massive bonus in terms of income. So yeah, let me just quickly go back into the temperate region, come back in the Arctic and build us some more modules for the neuro implants factory. Okay, unfortunately we didn't have much stuff to sell in the temperate region. We got some spare money for 1 more module. Boy, do they cost a lot of money. And we're good on the workforce, which just would be very low with this. So yeah, let's go for 1 more. We're at +7. Far away from our required 21. Yeah, too bad. And also these modules here cost kind of a lot. We would also need to increase our molybdenum 25. This would be added 30, so already 55. 55 plus 5. 60 people we would need. We got 8. Energy-wise, we're good. Logistics also. We would just need some 52 people more. Yeah, and we are low on money. So it's just a waiting game as for
I'd be
now.
brain dead if I
I will
said
come back with you guys when I got some spare money to go for it. So I guess we are at stall point. So since we don't really have any quick way to do money,
Alright.
yes, see the
Make an
crappy
offer like
selling stuff. We just wait for them to build up. We got a low balance, but it's fair enough. What we can instead go for is for the sector project, right? We got 3 dams to
Sorry,
rebuild
but I'm
from
short on
scratch.
time. Anthony Goodman, Secretary of Pan.
Thank you so much. He was telling us that we can set up trade routes with the global market, which I checked for prices of something we can sell, and we don't produce any good surplus of anything really to make some good cash. So we can go for the sector project, right? And start building on the first dam, which would give us a nice boost of energy.
Yes, technically,
Let's accept that.
Xing pursued the construction of a hydroelectric power station here. The stations were based on designs Leisheng took over from its bankrupt rival, Global Trust. But the project was dismissed after incidents made the dams inoperable. If we would join forces, we could bring the dam building to a conclusion, and half of the produced energy would be entitled to your corporation. Do I have your attention now?
Well, lady, you kinda have. You kinda do have my attention. Okay, I got it. It's a dam. Can we go on? So, right, the old dam. The question is, what made the dams collapse back then? We should analyze the debris to find out. Let's get our command ship over here to collect the debris. By the way, if we complete all the 5 steps, we get 1,000 energy in this Walbrook Basin sector, which is quite nice, you know. We wouldn't need to build tidal power station each time.
Loading conclude. Roger.
Right, let's bring them back to... how's this lady
Why
called?
are you here?
Mei
How's your
Tyan
project? It seems you value efficiency.
from Leisheng. She's the
Yes,
one of the big
this is
5
my home.
in energy.
Doesn't matter. This is about work.
Workforce balance of 300. Okay, we just have to wait 5 minutes. Right, let's just wait that. Okay, we would have our 30,000 to build a module, but I want to gather some more money to really be sure that we can do it. Also, we need to increase our molybdenum drilling capability. So yeah,
Object attached.
let's wait for some more money and instead do some more of this assignment here. So step 3 out of 5, we waited our 5 minutes, and it's now flow equalization. Leisheng should have tested Global Trust designs first. The analysis says the dams collapsed due to turbulences caused by underwater rock formations. We have to minimize the risk. Okay, so we follow the signal from this drone here, which
Full speed
indicates where do we have to look for.
Copy that.
Oh, it's here.
Object
the first,
location found.
the
Cargo
first
gathered.
object is right here. The second one is probably here. Yeah, they are closer to the dam, I guess.
Affirmative.
Next one will be somewhere around here if we follow the drone correctly.
Affirmative. Loading concluded.
Right, there she goes.
Affirmative.
And the next one is quite far away, over to this side, I guess.
Roger.
3 out of 7. Oh, it's really far away.
Full speed ahead.
Are we over here? Getting closer.
Roger.
Oh. Are these guys? No, I don't think so.
Objective
Loading
location
concluded.
found.
On
Found
our
it.
way.
And also this one too.
Container load underway.
And there's one over to here.
Object successfully detected.
Loading
Object
concluded. Copy that.
location found.
And the last one. Got it.
Loading concluded.
Let's bring them back to Mei Tyan plane. Okay. Now we get to wait some more time and to use up 500 megawatts at least of energy. We got a usage of 956 already. So let's wait our 4 minutes. And I think we can reach for the last step, no problem. And then jump back in the Arctic, build us some more neural implants, and look for creating us some super alloys. As it says here, superior super alloys. Pretty funny names. Also, the biopolymers are my favorite because plastics are so 2070s. Come on. Let's call them biopolymers instead. Yeah, they want us to use a certain amount of energy because Leisheng wouldn't finance the building of the dam if we don't even need the energy, right? So let's make it a business case then, says Mei Tyan, which is somewhat interested in building the dam.
It's a small world for reals. Say, you familiar with stuff
Construction
like this?
is not permitted due to safety concerns. There's a calamity over to Akia flows, which is not impending directly our income or our population, but it doesn't allow us to build there. So we would need to tackle that if we want to look at the ambience now. There's a polar night going on. So cool. So the effect is very cool, but we have to tackle the problem. So load 66 biopolymers and deliver that to Ville Jorgensen. And there's also a second step if we want to go ahead and build us the super alloys and neuroimplants needed. So we will deal with that later when we get to the attic. I must say, our command ship is looking sick here during the polar night. I love the background, this little channel. Beautiful. So the plane looks quite stunning. Water plane. Let's check our city with the polar night. Wish I could get rid of these arrows. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Man, can't wait to show you a polar night during investors phase. They look stunning. Absolutely. We're gathering up quite a bit of cash here, so we are really ready to expand our neuroimplants facilities. 1 minute left. Three, 2, 1. We got it.
Do good work.
So she's
Home
actually
office
not a
today.
bitch all the time, as you can see.
Job for you.
Load your vehicle with 50 biopolymers. Absolutely no problem. We can do it, and we will get 1,000 energy out of this sector. By the way, also the spaceport looks sick during the polar night. Loading the biopolymer. 50 of them. And deliver that to Maytime plane. Once again. Matter of seconds.
There it is.
There
Our
she
first
goes.
dam, standing tall and operating
Beautiful.
smoothly.
1,000
We won't settle for
megawatts
more, right?
out of it. All right, let's jump back to the Arctic. Deal with the polar night and expand our new implants and start building the super alloys. The Arctic looks even more sick than the temperate region due to the aurora borealis here. Look at the lightning effects. Very cool. And let's have a look at our settlement. Also illuminated with night. Pretty cool looking. The cool thing is that the effect doesn't go away. You can just build again. But the effect of the polar night lasts for the entire remaining time period. So yeah, let's load in 66 biopolymer, which we unfortunately have to send from the temperate region. Actually, let's not do that to not find ourselves with any biopolymers. Let's just call in a global trade route very quickly. So yeah, say 150. We will
Goods are
go
on the
negative
way.
for a second here. But at least we know we got some
Transfer route
biopolymers.
registered.
Already 16, 18. Let's wait at 66. That's a little trick you can use to deliver fast building materials. All right, deliver that to Ville Jorgensen.
Copy that.
Also got a
Good,
little
you're
quest here. Oh,
I have a job for you.
that would be pretty cool. 14,000 credits. Although I reckon it would be one of those tedious missions in which the ships to tow are here and the freighters to deliver are
It's a
here.
small world for reals. Say, you familiar with stuff
72
like this?
rejuvenators. Oh,
Copy that.
all right then. Another delivery. Let's try and tackle that again with the global market if they're not too expensive. 69, they are even less expensive. $1 less than the biopolymers, so no problem there whatsoever. Just a tad more.
Delivery will be expedited.
Let's check once again.
Transfer route registered.
And be ready to delete the routes. Ready with our biopolymers. Pick up the container. Yeah, unlucky we had to use some of our stocked up money for that. We got 30,000 for the module and 50,000 to spare. Yeah, we got the canned food, got the everything we need to build us some more. One molybdenum. Yeah, and some more workforce if needed.
That was some good work there.
Nice. We can resume the building process. Let's go. Okay, molybdenum. A nice surplus of 10 because, as I said, it's needed also for the super alloys. Yep. Well, with this surplus, we can already get a pretty good balance out of it if we send what we have right now to Warburg basing.
New transfer route delivers.
Would be very, very cool. More than 2,500, I guess. And we can start focusing on the super alloys. So scientists, super alloys, consuming 2 molybdenum per minute and 4 aluminum. Very expensive. I reckon we can... Yeah, let's build it over here so it's close to a warehouse.
The production is running? Good. Besides launchpad and shuttle construction, metal like this
Very
has many
expensive.
other applications.
130. Yeah. We don't have any money to run that. So what I'm seeing is that the scientists are not providing the same amount of workforce. They're providing more people, sure, and more income, but the workforce is reduced. Yeah, they provide 20. These guys provide 15. So what I am gonna do, that's because we cannot provide any goods that they require. What we are gonna do, just temporarily, delete some of them, replace it with
cars, missing goods.
yeah, protectors. So to get a little bit more workforce out of those. As you can see, we are way more positive than before. Going up to 10, 15, 20. Yeah, much better. And also they require less, so let's go ahead and delete some more. We get our scientists once we can provide at least, say, luxury food, for example. Yeah, luxury food is the next good we will tackle in the temperate region to send back here. So, yeah, absolutely. Let's wait till we can provide luxury food at least, because otherwise it's not worth it to go for scientists. They just pay you more. But the
Clear air, the glistening snow.
the payment
It's
is
a little
ridiculous. It's like 50 coins more. Would make sense if we had a lot of them, but we don't. Protectors consume less and provide more workforce. Yeah, see, we are at -1 with that. So let's go all out and delete the rest of the scientists.
Transfer route inefficient. Cars, missing goods.
It's a little trick we are using here. And increase also our aluminum production. Yeah, I guess we would be good with the workforce wise.
Attention.
And also we are
Expansion
producing
of
super alloys,
workforce
so this
recommended.
looks like the right move to go for. Just temporarily reducing our scientists to upgrade them. Yeah, very good. Upgrade them back once it makes sense to upgrade them, basically. Very nice. Producing a surplus of 6 super alloys. Perfectly so. Let's send them back to Walbrook basing. Trade route for super alloys. Back to Walbrook basing.
Yeah, that's
Very
the thing.
good. And the price is even going down on the global market. The global market is pretty cool, by the way. It's updating real time based on the number of players in the game, like real human players using trade routes and buying or selling from the global market, which updates its price real time. As you can see, yeah, I'm playing in the afternoon and the price is going down live. That is such a cool feature. So let's see if we can tackle just temporarily our lack of neuro implants. How much would it hurt us? 2,000. We would be negative. We would be able to upgrade also. What if instead we delete this route, wait for some money to build up, expand our neuro implants, to sell them to the global market. Let's delete the route and sell instead all of our surplus to the global market. 2,000 in the balance.
Route is registered.
That's already way better than before. Yeah.
Transfer
Build
route
us some money
registered.
and expand our neuro implants basically, which require also a lot of workforce, as I can see. How much for another module? Yeah. Definitely would need a workforce reduction and an energy reduction. Would need some more money.
I like to carry a bit of everything, you know?
Yeah, let's tackle a
We
few
need
side
your professional
missions.
expertise.
Everyone here is quite concerned about
So
this.
this is pretty crappy.
Please,
this would
this
give
isn't
us
quite my field of
6,000 credits.
speciality.
Yeah, okay. See you guys in a bit. I'll do some side missions and get the money to build us some more modules there.
Great. This has held us up long enough.
Coordinates confirmed.
Buy low and sell high. That's
By the way,
Updating transfer options.
yeah, by the way, there's a way to cheese the world market. So if we say sell everything we have, everything the route can offer us, we will get a 32,000 goods revenue. And we could sustain that for a little while because,
your goods
confirm,
will
for
find their
example.
buyers on
So
the world.
balance is looking fabulous right now because we got some in store,
Review
right?
Transfer
That is
route.
consuming our storage. So we basically sell, that's a way to sell your stored goods. Basically oversell more than you can produce to get a quick bonus in cash. That's a quick way to cheese the global market. We're on veteran, we got to deal with this stuff every day to speed up the pace. Let's set it back
The route
to
is registered.
4,000 and say 13. was
Goods are being
before.
sent out.
Now we got a little surplus of money.
Updating transfer.
It's the same as
options.
selling, say, to the global trader. But if the global
Ah,
trader doesn't
Real
buy
glad
them,
you dropped by.
you can sell them to the global market, no problem. So we can add another module, and I guess also another module. Though we would need some more energy for that. And let's use an energy module. This bad boy eats up energy for breakfast. Anyway, let's have a look at the whole factory. I love this super snake that we're going to create. All the modules. Which if you had doubts, you can see here they are way more effective than just build another factory. Production rate goes up to 150%. Consumption, of course, of the basic materials also goes up by 150. But the maintenance cost is not updated by 100%, just by 75. So that's way better than just go ahead and build another factory. And another thing, all the modules feel the effect of the little side modules that you can place. Energy reduction and workforce reduction. Which, by the way, I didn't show you guys. So this is the drone rack. Sending drones instead of
Okay,
actual
let's open
human
another base.
laborers. These are basically, I guess, batteries or solar cells. Although there's no sun in the Arctic in general. There's little to no sun, and even more now that we are in the polar night. But the game doesn't really know that. Yeah, we got a surplus of 6 plus the 13 we are selling. We are at 18. We need a bit more. We're good on the molybdenum and on the workforce. We just need the money. Now with the energy, yeah, we would also be good on the energy. So just the money, really. We can go back to cheese the global market. We got 20 stock. So let's update the trade route.
Good move.
For
Your goods are
Quick,
needed.
short period of time.
Updating transfer
Doesn't
options.
update right there. It's updating right here. Yeah, it's back at 0. 4,000. Our people in the Arctic are suffering because of that. Yeah. So let's go back to selling everything we have.
Approved. The route is officially open.
because if we take
Review.
the
Transfer
neuro
route.
implants back, our workforce would, yeah, see, it's increasing again. It's a tight balance, as I always say, tight balance. You got to use the in-game tools. That's what I was telling you about the world market updating every few minutes, every quarter hour, basically. Yeah, cobalt has gone up, neuro implants is lowering its price. So because of that, let me show you a quick second. So at the moment we are doing 3,431. If we would have to upgrade the trade route and say confirm another time, the price would go down, so our income would suffer because of that. That is because the price of the neuro implants is changing live. This is one of the best features of the game. And as you can see, in fact, the trade route is
You came to crush the
it's
revolution,
timed.
but now the tables are turned.
I cannot explain a single thing without the orbital watch invading our sectors. Let's call in the fleet, come on.
Fleet ordered to location.
And I guess we got to stop some factories. Crisis averted with the last ship remaining.
I wouldn't feel too safe
Yeah.
just yet.
I mean, it's not really the last ship remaining, but the last enemy for them to retire. And things are going back to normal. In the meantime, we gather up some quite a good income of cash. Let's go back to produce aluminum. Can we go for another module? I reckon we can. Yep. 9 plus our 13. It's good. We can send them all. Yeah, very
Good.
nice.
I'll delete the route from the register.
Waited for this for so long. And send them all to Warwick Basing. And actually have a surplus of 4 there.
New transfer
You know
route
what?
delivered.
Let's set it at 24. So to build up a surplus even in Akia flows. How much do we got here?
Transfer route registered.
That we are all set to go to investors, to executives.
Security controls, essential in our spaceport. Even more so when you're dealing with terrorists of the Orbital Watch's caliber.
Look at all the beautiful arrows ready for upgrade. I would say, yeah, I will upgrade and let's just wait for the Polar Night to end so you can see them up in their beautiful shiny skins. So let's go right in the middle here. Should we go for the security center or here? I reckon, yeah, here. Absolutely. So 35. Okay, we missed some biopolymers because I stopped it. And I would say also the Obots. Why not? Actually, we are capped on the Obots. Yeah, 115. So let's wait for some more super alloys to upgrade the whole block at once. Oh, it will be great. We would suffer in the rejuvenators, so I reckon we could increase that. We got the money, we got the income, so yeah, let's prepare and update this facility. Also here. Go like that and use our algae again. We are at 0, got a surplus of 16, surplus of 4 rejuvenators. The rise would suffer, absolutely, once we get to executives, so they consume a lot more. And we are capped on the water, aren't we? Yeah. We can go for the central block, we got the materials. Let's not wait any longer. Boom!
May I
Executives. Looking sleek.
Everything is going according to schedule. Not long before you cross the final frontier, so to speak.
You look amazing during the
John
night.
Rafferty is already reviewing the plans for the launch ramps. Let's complete the final
Beautiful.
stages and make those plans a reality.
Transfer route.
Now we
suffers
got to
from
gather
inadequate supply
5,000 of
goods.
them. That specific matter, we would certainly need to expand over to that area. So yeah, another corporation level 9. We got to 8,000. Yeah, that's pretty far away. Rice is not enough. Water is also suffering. Vitamin drinks could increase for 1 more. Yeah. Fine on the rejuvenators. I calculated that right. And also... Well, we can stop it for now. Nah, you cannot. Because it would be a -4. It's just water, really. Yep. Okay then, I guess it's all for today. We got to our executives as I promised. Not without a little bit of challenge, as I like myself. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one.